What's up guys, it's R13 and let's get started. So today we are reviewing the HGUC Blue Destiny Unit 2 exam version. So this unit is actually released back in 2017 with a price tag of 1600 yen. So this unit is actually a revived version of the original Blue Destiny Unit 2 that was actually released back in 2007 of April, and it is actually a lot of improvements compared to the other one. And sadly I don't have the old version, but if I do manage to get it, we will do a side-by-side comparison. So this unit is actually quite interesting, and it's been part of my backlog for quite a while till I decided to, you know what, time to build this unit here and see what we're getting ourselves into. And trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. So for the box itself here, it's actually quite nice. You get multiple types of weaponries here, and it's actually in the English version as well. Okay, and this is actually quite nice, as you guys can see. You guys will actually notice as well that the Blue Destiny Unit 2 have a red shoulder piece here, and there's a reason for that, as you guys can see in the Zion logo there. And we will go to the side here right away. Okay, there's the price tag, basic information. You get other units as well. You get Blue Destiny Unit 1, and then you get the Ifrit custom, and then you get the history of this unit here. Okay, which I will actually read it out loud. Okay, so the RX-78, the RX-79 Blue Destiny BD2 Blue Destiny Unit 2 was the third mobile suit mounted with exam system developed by Professor Colest Morses. It uses the RX-79 ground type, RX-79G Gundam ground type as a base, including its head unit, which is the largest difference between it and Unit 1. A beam rifle is included as part of its standard equipment, along with 2 backpacks for atmospheric use and for space use, which give it higher operational abilities. However, it was taken by the Principality of Zion and became Lieutenant Nimbus Schwartzen's, hopefully I pronounced that properly, machine. So in total there's actually 4 Blue Destiny units, Unit 0, 1, 2, and 3. And you can actually add the Pale Rider there as well, because it actually does have the exam system, if I remember correctly. And I'll leave it in the comment section below if I did screw up. Okay, so that's the history part of the unit. If you guys are still interested about the whole story of this unit here, you guys can check Gundam Wiki. And since my camera... Okay, here's the rest of the artwork here, which is actually not that bad. Also, I forgot to add, this unit actually made an appearance in games, and I don't know which one specifically. There you go. Okay, now for the runners, I've already built the unit, but for the runners, we actually got over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I included the beam saber effects and the polycaps. And as you guys can see in the manual here, there's actually a lot of extra parts that we will cover soon. It's actually a pretty straightforward build here, and the manual itself is actually quite nice. The last few pages are colored. Okay, and you get your armaments here, and we will actually talk about this in a bit, and you guys get the basic form. Okay, it's actually quite nice, really nice. Okay, where's that other side? There we go. So as you guys can see, there's your color guide there. There's more information here regarding the history of the unit, so you guys can have a quick read here. You can pause the video if you want to, and then you got some decals and the other colors. So you guys actually got 2 options if you want to keep it as a EFF unit or as a Zion unit. Okay, there's some more history there. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, hopefully you guys can read that. Pause if necessary. Okay, now let's talk about the unit itself. And just a quick break. Okay, we're gonna start off with the decals and stickers. This is the decal here. It's actually quite nice. EFF and Zion decals, and unit number 2, really not that bad. And then you get your paper stickers here. The paper stickers actually comes with the red and green eyes and some extra stickers here that you can use. As always, I'm not a huge fan of this specific stickers. And then the next part is the extra parts that you can swap out if you want to. The first one here. Okay, just having trouble. There we go, hopefully. Okay, that's actually the green visor, which is actually not that bad. And then the next one is the shoulder pieces here. The blue one. This one actually extends. And you can actually put a basic polycap there, so you can actually do a little bit of kit bashing if you don't need it. And then you got the backpack here, which I'm actually going to be showing you guys right away here. So the backpack for this one here, you can actually remove this piece easily. And for the if you guys built unit 1, this actually, you can actually remove this part here and place this one here. So practically unit 1 and unit 2 are actually practically similar. Part of the story that I've actually read in the past is unit 2 is actually built around unit 1, but I can't confirm that anymore because I couldn't find the actual story. Okay, there you go. So this is when it's transforming into the exam system. Okay. So I did actually forgot to add as well in the history section that the Blue Destiny units is actually created to fight against new types. So it actually gives the pilots a huge burst of energy, and it actually do have its consequences. So practically using the exam system gives regular pilots an edge against new types. That's from my understanding as well, and from what I read at. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Okay, now the next part here is you get an open left hand, and then you got your beam rifle over here, and then you got your machine gun here, and we're talking about the weapons now. Okay, and then you get your basic shield from the GM Custom or Space Command. We can remove that. And then this unit actually comes with a pair of beam saber, which is actually located in the leg here. There you go. And we can actually remove this piece here for presentation. Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay, and there's actually a slot there to secure it properly, and you can actually just slide this back down if you want to. Easy peasy. Okay, so, and then you get your beam saber effect parts here, a pair of them, which is actually not that bad. Now for the other armaments that this unit have, it actually comes with a chest bulkhead in the chest piece, and then you get the what do you call that now, the abdominal wired control missile in the chest piece here, this two here where I'm pointing at. Okay, and that's it for the weaponries here. Now for the other extra parts, which let's put these other items aside. You actually get a gun, a small portion of the Gundam ground type shield. If there's actually other units out there that you built that actually comes with a spare shield, you can actually use this one to complete the set. And then you got these two pieces here, part of the front skirt. So just to let you guys know, you cannot convert this into a unit 1. There's no GM head parts. And then you got part of the chest piece here, as you guys can see. And then you got a couple of hands here, so you can actually swap the parts here. So you get a left and right closed hands. Sorry, it's not properly focusing. Damn it. Okay. Okay, there we go. There you go. And then you got, last but not the least, is this here. Now this is actually part of the arm area. So you guys definitely got some extra parts to do your own kit bashing. This is part of the arm. And it is actually quite nimble. Okay, now let's move forward to the details of this unit, the articulation, the knobs, and the seam lines. As you guys can see, this is actually a straight build. The eyes, I actually just put the black marker around the eyes there. Sorry if you guys can see that, but it is actually a really nice, a really good unit. There's some scribing necessary if you guys want to, but overall it's actually really not that bad. But highly advisable to paint the unit or detail the unit. You can actually remove this backpack here. So another thing that I actually forgot to mention is you can actually swap out the parts. Now removing this piece here is actually, as I mentioned already, this is for the ground type without this back here, and this is the space type that I'm holding at right now. So it's really not that bad. And unit 1 actually got the same feature as well, so you can actually swap out the parts if you have the set as well, which is actually quite nice. Oops. And putting them in place is actually not that hard as well. Now for the nubs and the seam lines, as you guys can see, I screwed up on this piece here for part of the arm. Kind of sucks. And there's a seam line here at the arm. For the leg, there's really not a whole lot. They actually kind of place it, but there's actually nubs that you can actually see. Proper sanding is necessary. And this one here looks like I may have screwed up because there's actually a gap there. So one of the issues is the polycaps didn't properly. Looks like it's the same goes for the other one. I can fix that later if I wanted to. And there's actually really nice details here, gotta admit that. Okay, now the next part that I actually do want to show you guys. Oh, there's more seam lines here at the back. Okay, so the next part that I actually want to do is show you guys some of the special features. Now this one here, it's actually really nice detailing. Oops, let's just set this aside here. And then you get really nice detail in the torso here. Color pattern is actually quite nice as well. I actually prefer the Zion. I'm a huge fan of Zion units, and this one here, even though it's a stolen EFF unit, it's still considered a Zion. And then the special feature for this one here, so whenever it goes into exam mode, this binder actually extends automatically. It's actually really nice. I'm really impressed with the work on this unit here. Now for the articulation of this unit, it's actually not that bad. It's actually quite nice. So for the articulation, it's the headpiece can actually move around, and you actually get more Vulcan here at the head. Another weapon unit. And then for the arms here, now this is actually a ball joint unit, but it actually there's really good articulation for this. As you guys can see, this is double jointed, which is really nice. And then for the torso and waist, that's how far it can go. It can, and that piece there is actually kinda keeping it from rotating 360. And where did this piece, oh, and the waist piece there. And this is actually a ball joint as well, as you guys can see. And got to be careful now putting it back. Oops, yep, I screwed up there. Okay, come on. Okay, this is harder than it looks. Okay, let's just put that back there. So you got to be careful when you're putting pieces back together when you remove it. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Now for the waist here, front skirt is actually, as you guys can see, rotates, is actually not that bad. Side skirt, back skirt always stuck in one position. And for the legs itself, now let's put this piece back first. Okay, no ball joint there. You get the slot for the action base. And then for the leg itself, it's actually double jointed, which is actually quite nice. And you guys can see can definitely do certain poses. I haven't actually done this. And for the feet itself, as you guys can see, really nice, really nice. Okay, so this review is taking actually a lot longer now. It's probably at around 16-17 minutes, so we'll leave it at that pose. And time to give you guys my final thoughts here. So my final thoughts for this unit here, for a Revive unit, is actually quite nice. There's a lot of details. I actually did look into the older unit. Highly advisable to get this unit if you want to complete the set. So you get the Blue Destiny Unit 1, 2, and 3, and you get the Pale Rider. Unit 0 is not released yet, as far as I'm aware. That's going. Hopefully not a P Bandai. Yeah, I said it. Lots of great details here. You can do some painting. There's the stickers, which is I'm not a huge fan of, but you can utilize this if you want, or you can paint it if you don't want. This is as you guys can see, there's part of the thrusters there, which is actually quite annoying. So extra parts that you can actually create your own unit, swap parts if you want to. Really nice. I got one more unit, the Blue Destiny Unit 3 that I actually have, and I'm planning on getting the Ifrit custom, because the Ifrit custom actually have its own exam system as well. So if I do have that, I will definitely complete it. Well, not officially, the current release of the Destiny units and the exam units. Okay, that's all the time that I got, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and give this a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family, much appreciated. This is a channel that I just have fun with and just enjoying the review, and opting out the unboxing part, and I'm just too busy, so I'm not able to do the official, like the unboxing in the past and the time-lapse build, just to save some time, because I do have another channel which is in the link in the description below, so you guys can check that out, or somewhere there, somewhere here, near the end of this video. Okay, this is R13. Remember, Gunpla is have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla. Always have been, always will be. And have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. This is R13 signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.